Greetings Space Cadets and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Survival. Today we're going to leave the base and we're going to investigate some shipwrecks that I've found. But before we go, we need to prep for our mission. We're going to need some potions. We're going to get some Xbox achievements today for using a brewing stand because I'm yet to actually do that. And we're going to gather up some equipment that we need to go on our adventure. But first of all, let's fire up the brewing stand and get us some breathing potions. Right, now let's see if I can remember this, because I've never done brewing before. I did write it down, because I can't see my second screen with the diagram. So it says that you put Neverwort in first. I did a little bit of prep before we started recording. I sat all night fishing up some puffer fish. There we go, that seems to be stage 1 complete. We're going to do 2 sets of these as well, because we're going to go for some of the extended underwater achievements whilst we're out. But let's see, we'll put the Neverwort in, and the next one says put a pufferfish in. If I can get that out of my inventory. Oh, hang on, we also need some redstone, don't we? So while that's cooking, let's go to our red store. I think we should also get an achievement for this as well, I believe, anyway. We've got Potion of Breathing Underwater for 3 minutes. Let's put one of them in. And there we go, we have 3 potions of breathing underwater. Oh, potions don't stack. Oh, that's a bit of an embuggerment. Alright, let's make another batch anyway. What was it we put in first? First was Neverwort. And finally, the redstone. And there we go, where achievements pop for local brewery. One thing I've noticed with the Windows 10 Minecraft, there seems to be quite a while before the achievements pop. So there we go, we've got plenty of these. We'll take that out, and just for quickness, we'll sort everything else when we get back. Let's just toss the rest in our sorting chests. Now, next off, we need plenty of equipment for going, but not too much because we need space to bring all the loot back. So we will take the efficiency axe. We'll just take one of those. We'll take this shovel as well. Then we need from the adventure gear. We will need a little boat. And a bed. We have enough food. We were going to do the kelp achievement as well, eating nothing but kelp for 3 days, but at the minute I don't have enough. In fact, you know what? Let's chuck these stacks into here, and they might be done by the time we get back. One in there, half in there, and 1.5 in that one. Now, is there anything else we need? Oh, armour. Because we've lost part of our armour due to an accident involving lava, but we're going to swap out this helmet for... Oh, we're going to attempt to anyway. Put that back on, then take the helmet, and then we'll swap our breathing respiration helmet, because now we have respiration free on our diamond helmet there. I'll tell you what, we'll just actually put that on there, then we know where it is when we come back. Right, now, is there any other equipment that we need before we leave? Should we take a chest with us? Because chests underwater is going to be difficult to harvest. So we will take one chest. And that leaves the rest of it. We'll consume them as we go. And yeah, I think that's all the gear we need. It's quite a long trek. We'll wait until the morning. Quite the distance that we need to go. 5,000 blocks. We're going to pass a couple of other shipwrecks, but we're going to ignore those because the spot where we're going to, there is about 7 shipwrecks and some underwater temples as well. So we're going to raid as many of those as we can carry. Everything else will stick into a box, and we'll use it as a relay to come back and forth to collect more things and slowly bring them back to the base. This shouldn't be too bad. The jungle biome is about 10,000 away, and I had to make about 8 trips to bring enough wood back. I should mention this here. I was experimenting with the soul sand to see if you could make a bridge just out of walking on water, but it doesn't really work. But we are going to use this in a later episode, and we're going to put a water elevator in our tower to get us up to the top from actually down in our base below. But that's not for a couple of weeks. Right, so we're here at the canal. Let's hop in and instantly get confused by the change of controls. You no longer have to hold left and right. So let's get out there. This is technically the quickest way of going here, even though we're going to be going a little bit away from where we need to be by going south. The waterways are far quicker to get where we're going. So as we get further away, we can see our tower in the distance there, which we can use to navigate back. You can also see a marker on top of one of these ocean monuments that I placed, must have been several months ago, because we still haven't raided this one. We might try and dry this entire one out. Oh, speaking of which, it's too late now, we're too far away. I was going to bring some sponges, wasn't I? So we could clear out some of the insides of the ship, but never mind, hopefully the potions will be enough for us. I forgot just how far away this is and how long it's going to actually take us in the boat, but it does give us an opportunity to have a look around the area. We'll see a few things in the distance there. There's another temple over there. It looks like it's still got its front. I try to take out the orange blocks on the front so that from a distance I know that we've already raided it. What can we see that way? I love this as well, being able to render 80 chunks away. Unfortunately, the Java edition, I mean, you can see this is running really nicely smooth on here. And when I play the Java edition, which has the 32 chunk limit, it runs really, really choppy. And I don't entirely know why, but the Windows 10 one, since I joined this one to get the achievements, runs really smooth. But if anyone knows why that is and how I can get the maximum render distance even on the Java version, let me know in the comments below. See, we're coming up on land in the distance. Now hopefully this will be the right patch of land. If I remember rightly, when I found these shipwrecks, it must be over a month ago now, maybe it's 2 months, I did put a torch next to a river that we can follow part of the way. It looks vaguely familiar over there. I should have taken some screenshots at the time. Okay, we're about halfway now. This must be the inlet. I tell you what, for the future, let's just mark this a little bit as we go. This must be the right inlet. Let's take a look. I was sure I left some torches around here. It looks familiar. Yeah, this is definitely the right inlet because I remember the lava and the water stream right next to each other. So as we get into the darkness, we should come across a swamp biome. If we find a swamp biome, then we know we're in the right place. Ooh. The zombies are coming out. There we go. Far too many mobs around here at night, so let's just do the rest of this bit on foot. Are we going the right way? Yep, the numbers are going up, or technically down as they're minus numbers. We'll cut across country because I remember it zigzags the water across this region anyway, so we'll save ourselves a little bit of time. If we have enough inventory, there's a lake just above here that I marked on my little list here, and that one has another shipwreck in it, but we'll explore that if we have enough inventory space, as there's going to be quite a bit from the basically the 9 sets of chests that we're going to have to deal with at this place that I found. I don't know if you can just see in the distance there, that's the mast sticking up out of the water, so we're definitely in the right spot. Up there, if we have enough space, we will go and raid that one as well. But for now, that means if we set a course this way, that's going to land us close to the inlet where we can get across to this main valley. Oh, there's another one of those as well there, I forgot about that. I've already emptied that one out. We are almost there. The ice is in the distance there, and they're all scattered around it. We can see one shipwreck. It's a half on its side, but we're going to go first to the larger one that I found, which is at minus 554 by 1000. Can we see that in the water? Wish I brought some blocks with us now. I think we might have to. Might have to go and dig up some blocks just so that we can mark off the ones that we've been to in this area. You see that's another shipwreck over there. What were we aiming for? 5.5. It must be coming. Maybe that's it there. Yeah, that must be it there for 5.5 for 1000. It was a full ship. Nope, that's not it. Or is it? I wasn't sure if that was a ship or a hole. Alright, let's go. Let's see what we can see down here. I love these shipwrecks, they look awesome. Oh, look at that. Oh dear. I can hear something in the distance. Right, let's go down below here. What we got? We'll get everything out and then we'll examine it on the surface. Oh dear, we're running out of air. I'm going to save the breathing potions for some of the other underwater exploration even. And here we go again. He's going to cause a bother. Oh, hang on. What's he got? We need some of them. Oh, I hope we got that. No, we didn't. Oh, treasure map. Right, let's get back to the surface and read that. Did we empty that one? Yes, we did. That shell definitely didn't get dropped, did it? Bugger. Anyway, let's have a look at this map. Well, that's not very promising. We've already filled our inventory. Oh, that's not far. Let's point the ship. And there we go, must be that island. We'll maybe drain a bit off this island as well so that we can mark off the boats that we visited. Let's hop out of our boat now. Which way? Treasure's this way. Any mobs on the island? Not at the moment. I assume it must be here. Let's dig and see what we see. Ah, look at that. Let's make some steps out here. And what's inside? Oh, a Heart of the Sea. We'll have that. Record, some armour. And TNT, and that's our inventory full. Brilliant. With several more ships to go. Tell you what though, we will make camp on this island. We'll set up some boxes, might as well set up a double chest. And there's our achievement popped a minute later. And there we go, the rain has stopped. Let's place some lights there, and then we're going to go over to that original shipwreck. And then what we're going to do is dig up and place one of them on. You can only really focus underwater when you're moving, I seem to see. Or at least it's the only way I've been able to spot the shipwrecks is when we're moving. Everyone, we're having a lot of difficulty locating the other shipwrecks, even though we saw them as we were travelling in. Let's keep searching the water. Let's go back to our original boat, because we know there was definitely another one that was right next to here. Yep, so here we have a half ship that's deteriorated. I think there's only going to be one chest on these ones. I could be wrong. What have we got? Oh, mostly junk. But we'll take it anyway. There's our light, so we can find this one again. Somewhere underneath this ice is an underwater monument as well. Couldn't see it before when I was swimming around, but it should definitely be under there. Ooh, lots of goodies in this one. We might have to go and build a crafting bench. And here's our underwater monument. And on one of the sides is... here it is. Let's just go in there and see what we can see. But I'll tell you what, we're going to take one of those first. See, there's our chest. Oh, and another treasure map. And that's us just been stung. What have we got? That way. Let's go that way and see if we can find this treasure. Whilst we wait for the effects of this to wear off as well. Oh, we're not going to be able to dig, are we? Bugger. Well, we'll get to where it roughly is. hopefully we'll get our 2 minutes underwater achievement as well. Apparently we visited all the ocean biomes. That was handy. This is like there should be something here as well. We can't dig it out. We'll see if we can come back to it once we... Alright, so it must be this island here, once we've had a look for this treasure box. Okay, let's have a look at our map. Must be approximately here. Right, let's try that one again. Step that way. So it must be underneath here somewhere. We still have the effects of the temple on us from one of the creatures there. I forget what they're called. But well, we'll wait here until it wears off. So here we go, everyone. We found our second heart of the sea. It took absolutely ages for that to the effects to wear off. And that's our inventory full again, so we're going to go back to our little island. I'll tell you what, we're going to take that chest with us because we're going to need it. As you can see, I had to dig quite a bit out before I eventually found it, and now I've just realised I can't actually pick up that chest. What can we get shot of that we don't really need? Don't really need poisoned potatoes, do we? I have no idea what they're for. Okay, here's our next one. This is one of the larger ones, but it's slightly deteriorated, so there might not be 3 chests on it. Let's see, nothing in the captain's cabin. Let's see what we got in here. Is there a button that can just simply take everything out of one chest and dump it in your inventory? Anything in here? Oh, and another treasure map. Oh dear. Back, demon. And let's put our light on the top so that we know that we've visited this one. Of course, we're going to have to wait till night now, aren't we, so that we can find out just how many of these we've actually been to. Right, let's have a look at our next treasure map. Oh, it's showing it as right here. I wonder if it's getting confused with the one that we already found. Is this maybe the one? Unless it's duplicated it. Let's just take a look. That's 100% the chest that was already here, isn't it? Unless I've picked up the wrong map. Let's see, so we have 3 maps. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's definitely a duplicated treasure map, because there's not going to be anything else here. Nothing else has spawned up, otherwise we would have found it when we were digging before. But just to be sure, and because we also we'll need some more sand anyway. Let's have a little dig down. Of course, we also have to watch out for the treasure maps that lead to nothing. As another shipwreck that I found in the extreme south, I think it was. Yes, extreme south of the base. I dismantled that entire island and couldn't find a thing. Yeah, I think that's the case. If that's just a duplicate one, so let's hop out of here. Let's pop these away. I don't think we'll take the treasure maps back with us unless we do have any spare inventory. It's already going to be a little bit of a hike, I think, to get everything that we found so far back. But I tell you what, we're going to skip ahead because it's probably going to take me an hour or so to find all these locations underneath here. To find all of our treasure. We'll gather it all up on the island and we'll see what we have at the end. everybody, that is 9 shipwrecks all explored in this small area here. So let's see what sort of loot we've got. Just going to open, there we go. Got a chunk of armour. Interestingly, these don't float. I thought in the new mod everything floated, also the new update, but the chainmail at least sinks. We've got plenty of bits and bobs in there. Treasure maps. One treasure map over there didn't pan out. Dug out a huge section of the island and nothing, no chest at all. But this is our main loot. So we've got music discs, 3 hearts of the sea, got some diamonds, emeralds, some lapis, some enchanted stuff that we'll never really use. More armour. Got some leads and a name tag. Plenty of gold nuggets. I think I'm going to nip across to an island and build a crafting bench. I should have really brought one with us, and we'll try and compact some of this down into smaller blocks, and then we're going to relay everything back across 5,000 odd blocks until we get back to our main base. So we'll see you when we get back to, well, we're actually going to go back via that other shipwreck. If we're going to relay everything, we might as well relay it back through that other one and take whatever loot's in there as well. We do have plenty of chests, so we'll just simply put a chest over there, carry all the stuff across a few trips, then dismantle this section and so on and so forth until we get back to our main base. So we'll see you at the next shipwreck. Well folks, it has taken about an hour, but our tower is finally visible in the distance on our final leg of our journey. It's taken multiple trips back and forth, moving everything like in a relay from crate to crate, but we're almost there, almost home. We can now see the light in the distance for the entrance to the canal, and once through there we can chuck all this into the sorter. When I say sorter, of course I mean the crate next to my room full of crates, or chests even. Now start chucking all of our gear down the hole, and we'll collect it all downstairs and see what we've actually brought home with us. So here we are back at base. Let's see if any of this got processed, and of course we're out of range most of the time, so it's only just picking up now. And let's see what's down here to be sorted. So I think we did quite well for that. We did a fair bit of these chest plate, the chainmail. I'm going to see if I can melt that down. Hopefully we get some more iron out of it. Just have a look through here. Yeah, we've got 5 hearts of the sea, a chunk of gold. We've got some potions in here. I don't know what a bottle of enchanting does. I'll have to look that up online. Some regeneration potions, anything in this one. So there we go, we've got plenty of the chainmail. And lots of treasure maps. We'll stick those in one of the other crates. Let's see if there's anything inside of these. No, everything must be in there, and in top, of course, is the stuff that we packed away earlier on. So I'll get all this filed away into our storage system for our next adventure. We're going to do something a little bit closer to home next time, because it's just taking a phenomenal amount of time just getting there and then the multiple trips back. So we're going to do something closer to home in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to rate, comment, favourite and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.